Alright guys, it's time to talk about Alchemy Pay on the channel once again. So, this is actually the best bouncer at the moment in my bag. And Rune was actually the best until about maybe 10 minutes ago. Now this has kind of overtaken it. And right now, currently, it is up about, I think about 10 or 11% here. So yeah, about 9.5% at the moment. So it did come down just slightly. Now, it is trying to break back into the Fibonacci level here, this dark green that you see. At the same time, it is also fighting a weekly resistance here at about 4.4 cents, let's say. Let's see if it can do that. Now, it would be pretty tough, I would say, to break into this Fibonacci level and to break this resistance at the same time. Now, today it did hold on to 3.2 cents and 3.6 cents. Both of these are support for it, and you can see it basically held it up. Now, that is a good sign, but we have to wait to see where this daily candle will close. Whether it closes above this weekly resistance, which, you know, it's really the wrong time frame to look at it, but the longer the time frame the candle above this line, the better. Now, again, we just started the week last night, so it's going to take at least another 6 days. And if we close a candle above that, that would seal basically the deal that, you know, this is now support. So I want to take a look at the RSI here, and let's see how strong this move can be. On the daily time frame, little bit overbought. It looks like it's coming down though. And we are going to the upside here with the RSI. Now on the weekly time frame, guys, we are actually curved to the upside, so that actually looks pretty good in the weekly time frame. I want to jump to the monthly real quick, and yeah, it is still coming up here. It is almost into the overbought territory on a monthly time frame here. Now it is pointed downwards, but you know, this is a monthly time frame, so it's really slow moving. Maybe the next tick is up, because we do see really kind of a bullish candle, almost, well, not really bullish. It's kind of a indecisive candle at the moment, but I do think that this is going to turn green before the end of this month, because, you know, last month was a mega green candle here, as you see, and that was the highest green candle that we've had in a very long time for ACH here. That's the highest we've actually sealed a candle since basically February, beginning of February 2022. So basically 3 years ago, guys. And yeah, I mean, this is not looking bad, I think, on higher time frames. Now on the lower time frames, let's just go down to the 4 hour. Now it is coming up out of oversold, so that's pretty good. It is ticked down on the RSI. So still, it's in the middle, neutral territory basically. It can move back up, but overall not too bad here. 1 hour time frame, it is overbought actually on the Stoke, and just actually hit overbought and bounced down here on RSI. Now 15 minute, that's super low time frame, both overbought here. So basically on the lower time frames, guys, I would say it doesn't look as good as these longer time frames. You know, this weekly is really good. The monthly, I do think, will tick back up. You know, it just depends what happens this month. But yeah, I mean, overall, ACH not looking too bad. One of the better coins at the moment, I would say, when it comes to momentum. Now, if we take a look at the tokenomics of ACH, guys, here, basically you have one shy of 10 billion. Circulating is about a little bit more than half of that, guys. Now, what's been produced is pretty much all of that. The one shy of 10 billion. All-time high, guys, almost 20 cents. You're still getting a 78% really discount here, 77%. So, yeah. Do I think it's going to make it back to 19 cents? I think so, guys. I think it has a real shot. If we look at the Fibonacci, it can actually give you kind of a clue where it has a chance to go. Now, the top on this Fibonacci says about 40 cents. Yeah, so can it double? I think so, guys. I think this can really double. Can it exceed it? kind of hard to say. A lot of people hope for miracles, but you know, for me personally, when I see ACH get up here to about this level, let's see, probably I'm going to sell at about 25 cents. I just think once you get into this red territory, it's time to start thinking about selling, in my opinion. So if I see it hit like right here, I'm probably going to take profit. I don't know if I'll sell it all and maybe, you know, save some, see if it hits up here at the 3.618 here, Fibonacci. So maybe, but yeah, when it gets up here, you just know it's eventually going to go back down to these levels again. It may not come all the way back down. You know, like for example, we may never see, what is this level down here, the low, yeah, 0.007. Do I think we're ever going to see that again? Probably not. Now, will we ever see, what's this low here? Let's just say the low is 1.3 cents. Whew. Like, if something could, you know, catastrophic happened, yeah, it's possible, but probably never going to see those prices again. Now, will we see, like, for example, what is this? The low 1.4, okay, you know, it got close to this low over here, but probably, you know, I would say this whole area, you're probably never going to see these lows again, you know. So, yeah, we just have to wait and see. You know, let's see what happens this bull run. And let's take a quick look at Bitcoin right now at the moment. Now, Bitcoin, very shocking to a lot of people right now that we had such a dump and we've recovered and we have a bullish engulfing candle at the moment, guys. So, I don't know. I wasn't scared at all. You didn't see me writing on YouTube to exit everything and sell everything. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good today. I do hope we can break into this Fibonacci level. You can see we're getting kind of rejected right now. So it would be nice if we could enter into this Fibonacci level over 102,000. And then I would feel a little bit better. Now, Ethereum. Is the inverse head and shoulders still in play? Maybe. I'm not the best technical expert on that because I don't know if we can have such a deviation here. That's my only problem. We have this huge deviation here, although it could turn out to be a huge wick. I mean, can we still have a head and shoulders? Maybe if you don't count the wick, it could be still in play. But the target of this inverse head and shoulders, I should say, is almost up here at about, what, $6,000. It's like $5,900 if it breaks this neckline. Now, we really need to watch this candle here, but hard to say, guys. I don't know if someone's a better technical expert, you know, when it comes to inverse head and shoulders, if this wick would count, if it, you know, invalidates everything. Maybe not. Maybe it's just kind of an anomaly, or, you know, it could be a little deviation. Of course, when you see, you know, cup and handles, for example, it's not a perfect rounded cup either. So maybe it's still in play. Let's see what happens here in the near future. Now, total market cap, guys, got a big dump, but it is recovering nicely. I would like to see it get above 3.28 trillion. That would make me feel a little bit more comfortable. But, you know, we did have a lot of days down over here. And right now we're just, you know, in this same vicinity. So, yeah, not too bad. Don't like the lower wick, though. But what can we do? Nothing. Now, taking a look at the market cap excluding Bitcoin. Like I said, guys, this resistance was holding us down. However, we saw a massive dump with altcoins. And you can see, though, this is a huge wick. It is almost a green candle at the moment. So let's see where this ends up. I would like to get above at least this blue line today, which is 1.27 trillion. So we're 0.02 trillion below this right now. But if we can get back above 1.34, that'd be even better. But, you know, one step at a time, guys. We can't go in massive leaps. We just have to take it as it comes. Now, dominance, guys, it is going up just a slight bit here at the moment. But considering that we hit 64.34 today, I'm just happy to see it under 62. Now, I want to mention that on many videos in like the past 10 days, guys, I did talk about this, being the technical target if we broke this neckline. Now, we broke that neckline over here, and then we had a back test. Now, I told people this may be a back test of this neckline. However, the next day, we actually got a retest of this trend line and what I think would be the neckline here, basically. And that is why the bounce was so strong. Now, of course, fundamentally, we had Trump and all his, crypto policies and macroeconomic policies and whatever. All of this is playing a role in this as well. But, it did hit this trend line and tested the support of this neck. And yeah, it got a mega bounce, guys. Now, I have some good news. Let me kind of scroll over here real quick. I just want to show you the last time we hit 64.34. Now, this is going to take a while because I have to scroll over. But if you look here, let me zoom in for you. You can see that we did hit this several times. If I put this on a weekly time frame, you would probably see it a little bit better. But anyways, I have it on a daily right now. So you can see we hit it all these times on a daily time frame. And then finally, slowly, we worked our way down for what? The first time we hit it, actually the first time we hit it was over here on 25th of January. And this was basically the cascade right here. So it took, several months basically for this to really truly break down. And you can see how fast it went, guys. It was within about 2 months that this crashed down all the way to pretty much the bottom and around 40%. So I believe this is what we're going to see. We're going to get this, within next month or two probably. I truly believe we're going to break down like this. Now, let me go to the monthly returns here. We are still minus 3%. Not the best way to, start February, guys, but it happens. February, as you can see, is mostly green. Now, in the years, the fourth and final year, for example, like 2021, that was really the last year of the bull run before we got, the pullback. And actually, that first year on the pullback was not too bad. The second year wasn't so great, but last year was excellent. Now, every year, that last year of the bull run, we had what? 37%, 23%, 61%. Now, this is a big anomaly because 2013, we didn't have what we have going on now. So I do think this will be a green month. Don't worry, guys. Liquidation heat map, you can see we went right up to the liquidations here. We killed a lot of people that were basically shorting. And if you take a look at the liquidation heat map, guys, 2 billion wrecked. Now, this was higher earlier, so keep that in mind. I mean, this is massive. Normally, 1 billion is massive. So anyways, the altcoin season index still at 45. Not great, but could be worse, I would say. Fear and greed, 44. A lot of fear right now, guys. A lot. Yesterday, we even had greed at 60. So, yeah, that is actually nice to see a little bit of a cool down, in my opinion. None of the bull market peak indicators have been hit, guys. So don't worry. The Pi Cycle top indicator, look at this. If I zoom in, nothing has happened. Now, I know this looks a little bit ugly at the moment, and it probably will look better tomorrow. But yeah, keep in mind that all this week, we do have economic numbers coming. You can go to investing.com and look at the economic calendar. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll keep making these videos for you. Become a member, please, and I thank you for your support.